just noticed there's a note at the bottom from last time I live streamed saying, "What's up, guys? Dan here, back again with Dark Souls 3. This isn't Dark Souls 3. Think we shall have to modify that. Right. Right, okay. So guys, this is making for great viewing at the moment. Right, that will do. Yeah, there we go. So, as you can now see from the fact that the banner at the bottom has changed, we are back with XCOM 2, or rather I am back with XCOM 2. I have fallen in love with this game over the past 6 months or so. I just have been playing it on and off pretty much well, I can't say that I've been playing it like on and off. I'm playing it non-stop, but you get what I mean. So I thought it would be a bit of fun in these trying times to go through a few missions, maybe start getting the base built up. Who knows, maybe I'll pick this back up later on if there's demand for it, or if I just fancy doing it. Anyway, to the game. So I've got my team of 4 here. All of them are currently rookies in the game. As you progress along, each of your soldiers can become different specialists. I'll go through more of those later on as each of them start to get we start seeing those specialisms come into place. So our goal is over here. We're going to blow up this statue. If you're not familiar with the story of XCOM, basically what has happened is that aliens invaded the world in the first game and they won. We are actually now on the back foot. We are a team of resistance fighters trying to win the planet back from our evil alien overlord. So, the first thing that we're going to do is to send this chap ahead for recon. James Johnson, his name is. Oh, good evening.
Heading there now.
I'm trying to work out what accent he's got.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So, these are the main bulk in this. See a few more on. So I've completed one action there by moving with James. If we go up here, we can get into a higher position, which is going to allow for sniping, I would say. Can't quite wait. Have I got anyone closer? I don't, unfortunately. Right, what about Jim? Can he get up there in time? No, he can't. That's a shame. Right, okay. Well, we'll get him up here anyway. What we're going to try and do is to set up an ambush.
Solid copy.
But you'll have seen there that because I'm moving further up both of the actions for that particular soldier, what I'm going to do is to move Jim. I already started calling him Jim for some reason. Into that position so that he's nice and covered. I'm going to move Molly over here.
On the move.
So again, get nice and in cover. Because whilst ever you can cover like this, unless the aliens come to your flank, they can't see you. Now these guys are very unlikely to move, given that this is basically kind of the tutorial mission, I suppose.
Got it.
Don't worry about it too much. What is going on with that hair? Short. That's getting changed. Right. Okay. So we're almost in a position where we can set up a good ambush.
Confirmed.
-15, you're near the target position.
Now, if you're in a position like that, you automatically get an aiming bonus. So if I move to James over here, you notice he has a 72% chance of hitting, 70% chance of hitting there. But if we move back up here, 92% chance of hitting, 89% chance of hitting. So she's going to be my lead shot, Rose Hunter. But what I'm going to do, I am going to move Amy Harris over here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And put her.
I'm on it.
We'll keep James there in Overwatch. We'll keep Molly there in Overwatch.
Got my eyes on.
And now we take the first shot. See how we do.
Good riddance.
So they've now seen us, so we're not going to be able
They've spotted us.
to make movements without alerting any further. There we go. So that right there is the reason you set up an
Could be something on this one.
them the chance to move. Means that what we're trying to do in that situation is to get them to spend their move being shot by you as opposed to spending their move shooting at you. If that makes any sense. So we're going to keep Rose up there. James, we're going to move forward. He's going to collect that loot.
Moving out.
Action.
The Advent
You
officers
see?
seem more capable.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
So, but I have got Rose up the top, so if they come running forwards, hopefully we can get a shot off of them. Ah, that. So they've run forward, but they're just out of line of sight, so I can't run to. So what I'm going to need to do, if I can get her up as well now, that's going to take 2 action. Right, we're going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to and we'll move Amy over here.
Moving.
And she goes into Overwatch as well. Here we go. Hopefully we can get a good shot. Ah, missed.
Not even close.
Right. So the alien soldiers now get aim bonus. James. Oh, but he missed.
Whoa.
Oh, oh dear. What a shame. He's had a shocker. Aye. I'm gonna have to be really careful with James. Lose him here.
No. Please.
Oh, for God's sake. He's really been shot at. Right, so when you've got like that, it's not ideal, because it means that you can't use them. It can last a few turns. It's quite frustrating. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and get some guaranteed damage and throw a grenade. Grenade does 3 points of damage on average, so that should take out the soldier at the back there straight away. There we go. And that's her promoted. And we're essentially going to do the same thing over here. We're going to move into a position with... It's only half cover, but it'll have to do. And then we'll throw the grenade because it's guaranteed damage.
Frag out.
There we go. So that's 2 of them taken. So you can probably gather you have to go for guaranteed damage where you can.
On the move.
Shots will do more damage than say like explosives will, but if you're not guaranteed to hit, then sometimes there's not as much point in doing that. Oh, am I just outside the boundaries of what I can hit? Just rotate the camera. No, I can hit him. It's not going to kill him, but it is. Because he's going to have to run from there. Say, yeah. Or that's not what I need. Okay. So that's going to be at least 2 of my guys injured. But James is no longer panicking. Good for him. Right. So again, we're going to have to look at doing some guaranteed damage here. We'll move over to here. See, we've only got 36% chance of hitting with just normal firing there. So we're going to use the grenade again. Get the aiming down. That'll take them off. Probably not going to get any reinforcements. That means that all of them are going to of this, so that's good. That's what we want.
We need to get those charges planted on the double.
And it's more than likely that for my first mission after this, I'm not going to have at least 2 of these guys, because to begin with, it takes absolutely ages for them to heal until you build an advanced medical bay, which you can't do without doing a bit of research first. So potentially difficult time to have idea to start the game off, but I'm pledging to just play things as they go. When I played this in the past, like a lot of people, I suppose, I very often save and go back to save points when I know I'm not going to win, or when like I've lost party members. But I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to play through whatever happens and live with my mistakes. So there we go. Let's see what happens from here then. So as we come in here, you will see that each of them have been promoted. To begin with, you end up getting 1 of each of the 4 available specialisms. From there, it depends on whether you've given them specific training or what you get them to do, that basically decides what their specialism is going to be. So, if I were to guess, I would say that Hunter will probably be a sniper given the shooting. But let's see if I'm right. I am completely wrong. I'm talking out of my backside. Well, I suppose you did use a grenade as well, so fair enough. Right. So that's our grenadier. Let's see. Let's go to Johnson. What we got? Specialist. Okay. So with specialist, you can go 1 of 2 ways. With the heavy, with the grenadiers, it doesn't really matter what you do with them. But with the specialist, you can either go all in as making them a combat hacker, which makes them very useful against mechs and other robotic units, or as a medic. The way that I play the game, I generally tend to have 1 of each, so I will specifically train someone up to be a specialist, so either the medic or the hacker. To start with, we'll go for hacker, see how we go from there. So what have we got next? Oh, you're going to be my ranger, right?
Serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of
with ranger essentially scouts, they do a lot of damage at close range. You go down the scout path, where even if the rest of the squad is revealed, they don't get revealed. So they can keep on pushing forwards and kind of spotting for you, whilst whilst the others are fighting. And okay, so she's a sharpshooter. Again, with a sharpshooter, you can kind of go 1 or 2 ways with them. You have Gunslinger, which focuses on additional attacks with your pistol, or Sniper, that focuses mainly on attacks with the sniper rifle. Oddly enough, generally tend to go the sniper rifle route. I found it to be far more useful. So we've got all of that there. So the first thing that we need to do is to go to the research labs. I'm not going to let these play through because there's no point. If you want to see play through the game, or about the thing else, we're going to start off by going for the modular weapons research. This will allow me to apply any of the weapon upgrades that I find to weapons that we've got. Same thing with engineering.